Good evening. Good evening. This is almost like real television. Just finished up Luke's stream over at Synth Seekers. He had a good one tonight. A lot of neat stuff on the modular hybrid system. He's back and forth between that and Ableton Live. And Synth Seekers with us in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yep, I caught the changeover, and it's like rating, or as I said, just like real television, where you go from one show to the next. I'm not as organized tonight as I was last night, so it's going to be more about music and a little less about the gear, maybe. I don't know. I switched things up a little bit from last night. Last night, while Luke gets his tea, last night I played the backing beds and stuff using some plugins in Ableton Live and with some control from the new controller keyboard. I got the new oh my, I'm out of focus on that. I got the new Native Instruments Kontrol S series, and I got the 49 key. It's really nice because it's got some great DAW integration. And hey Nano, and hi Mike. Glad you came over. I know it's evening time. That's a little tricky for some people, but we're gonna do it. Evening time here on the East Coast of the U.S. of A. Anyway. Anyway, last night I did a lot of. I played my Arturia PolyBrute and Sequential Take 5 and a little bit of Korg Wave State from the keyboard controller. And use the soft synths, the VSTs, basically as beds. Tonight I'm going to try and flip that around. We'll see how well that goes. So what you're hearing now is, in the background, is some stuff I set up, the loops. Almost the same loops as last night, actually. Just going to flip what's doing what. Excuse me. And so the hardware synthesizers over here are actually playing the loops tonight. And actually the wave states over here that way. I don't have a camera over there. I also am short cameras. I've only got two. So real quick, I'll show you sort of the setup here. As you can see, looking down, we're looking down on the controller. The new version of Kontrol actually integrates really well with Ableton Live. The old one did not work as well. And this one's great. I have, right now you're looking at mix control, and I have control over all of the channels that I have up in Ableton Live. And let me get something out of the way here, and I'll show you what that looks like. So there's Ableton Live, and I'll show you what that looks like. So there's Ableton Live, and what that looks like. So there's Ableton Live. Basically, the first three in Ableton are what that looks like. So there's the next one. So Live. Basically, the first three in Ableton are what that looks like. So there's the next one. So Live. Basically, the first three in next channel. So my that looks like. So there's the next one. So Live. Basically, the first three in next channel. So my that looks like. There's so Live, basically the first three next channel on my map. So there's so Live, basically the first three next channel on my map. So there's so Live, basically the first three next channel on my map. So there's so Live, basically the first three next channel on my map. So there's so Live, basically the first next channel on my map. So there's so Live, basically the first so am I still having my map? So there's so Live, basically the first so am I still having my map? So recording so Live, basically the first so am I still having my map? Recording so Live, basically the first so am I still having my map? It's recording so So much, yeah, no, of the plugins directly from the keyboard. And with this new version, I noticed this some in the version 2 Kontrol, but the version 3 takes this to a whole new level. As I move across tracks, each of the control of the synth's controls come up, and I can phase through and get just about anything I want to do. So, oh Superman! I'm trying to keep up with the stream too, which is always hard when you're trying to do laugh. No, laughter's not nervous. It's just it just is what it is. Yeah, a very happy accident. Yeah. So has to be something camera scene. So I'm not using OBS. I use a hardware video switcher, which only has a single line coming in. Angles and a loop in it. No, all my... Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Okay, is that better? Did that... Is that better? Does the loop go away? Garen on Garen. Totally not what I wanted. No, a loop is not what I wanted. Has the loop gone away? Fine now? Okay. For some reason, the switcher decided to load a preset that does something that I don't want. And so what happens is when certain things are switched to, the audio will actually follow that switch, which is exactly what I didn't want. Make Mistakes is here. I just finished making a mistake, so welcome, Zachy. Good to see you. Joe's here. Joe, I am going to hit Black Notes tonight, I promise, because I do. And so anyway, enough of me yammering. I'm going to make some music, try and leave some camera shots up that let you see what I'm doing, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to start playing some FM. Alright, so I'm going to stop here for a minute, and I just noticed something. You see you lost me, it looks like, hung up for a few seconds. Here's a question, because I'm looking at my screen, and I am not seeing any video, and you guys should be seeing a shot down on my keyboard from right now. Are you seeing that? Because if not, something else is definitely wrong. Okay, good. See my keys and hands. Good, because something's a little weird here. What I see is the start screen from my video. So I do see the chat going. so there's at least that. Hi everybody, I see a few more people stopped in. Thank you all for coming. And see, how long have I been at this? Been at this 20 minutes. Okay, got a few more minutes. Let's see. Wabbit, glad you made it. Glad you made it another East Coaster. So not too late. You guys are seeing choppy stream. I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm not seeing anything back from YouTube, I don't think. Let me jump over and look at that. If I can find that. Where is it? I started this stream up on another computer, so I don't see it up here. Could be any number of things. It is the interwebs after all. Reloaded is okay, all good, thanks. Okay, cool. Yeah, this Luke, the machine that I started this on is actually started the stream on and has access to that screen quickly is downstairs in the basement, or where I scheduled the fire up. And honestly, I'm not the best YouTuber on the planet. I don't know where all the stuff is. So. Anyway, so just a quick recap. I've been using all the soft synths, or several soft synths to have to do the jam. The control here, as you can see, I can basically control anything I want right from the keyboard now, and that has been still better than a 56K modem. Oh boy. Hey Sadiq, welcome back. Good to see you. I know it's the middle of the night or morning for you over there. Thank you much for joining in. And boy, I'm seeing all kinds of weird things on my audio meters too, like things that I shouldn't be seeing, which is very interesting. Anyway, yeah, one of those nights, the joys of live. Anyway, one of my for a long time, one of my reservations about going in the box has been lack of control of soft synths. And yes, I know you can get or do all kinds of crazy programming and work to get hardware controllers to work. I'm lazy, like so many other people, and didn't want to do that. Now that Native Instruments has put together what they have, I am happy as a clam with in the box synths now. So I have some digital synths, but I'm probably not gonna. I don't see any reason at this point to buy any more hardware digital synths. I might occasionally look at maybe something analog. But even those needs are pretty well filled, I think, with the PolyBrute and the Take 5. I have not been this happy with a synth setup in literally decades. So this is wonderful. So anyway, I'm not going to talk a whole lot more. I didn't plan to talk a whole lot. Unless you guys have any specific questions, I'm watching the stream. Or watching the comment feed chat thing. I don't see any questions. So, well, fine. Maybe I will play one of the hardware synths though. Stop it sequence and play one if I can, and play one of the hardware guys just for fun. Because the Take 5 in particular is so very much fun with the with this controller, because it has such wonderful control. The aftertouch and the aftertouch is amazing, especially having poly aftertouch. Wabbit wants to know how I'm liking Jamuary so far. Well, it's different this year. It's very much different for me this year. Last year, I produced everything early in the morning. Did a pre-produced show or pre-produced stream videos, whatever, where I did I made the music, ported it over to a laptop, brought it into the editor, added graphics and text, and spit it up to YouTube. It took me about 2 hours a day, and it drove me crazy. It was so much work, and as I said, I'm lazy. So this way, I did spend a lot of time over this past weekend making sure everything was going to work most of the time. And that paid off, because this, with a couple of little exceptions here and there, Saturday night we had some issues with volume levels, and obviously today I had a couple of little minor glitches, but by and large this has been the best way to do it. It's been so much fun so far. Now we're only on, day 2. The weekends are actually going to be the trickier days for me, but we'll see how it goes. I think it's going to be a fun experience overall, especially now that I have what I think seems to be a pretty good way to perform. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and play some of the Take 5 from this keyboard. Sadiq, that looks like a great way to keep doing it easy. I'm sort of doing that, but what I'm basically doing, just real quick, I have a Blackmagic Design ATEM Mini Pro. My cameras and computer all feed into that, audio feeds into that, and that encodes the entire thing. And so it makes most of that pretty simple, but I still process the audio. Even my mic is processed through Ableton Live, so that I can do the ducking automatically. That's how that's all working, and it gives me full mix control. I can add whatever effects I want, either on purpose or by accident, as I did earlier. And I can bring that wonderful delay echo back in, which is, if you want to hear that, I just have to turn this button on. I hit wonderful delay echo back in. You all get the echo again if you want to hear that. At least now I know where that is. So I'll turn that back off, because no one wants that. At least not on purpose. And the point is to have fun. If I'm not having fun making music, I'm doing it wrong. So, speaking of fun, I'm going to have some now. I have no idea what patch is loaded in the Take 5, but we're just going to go with it. All right, got to unmute the mic before I can talk to it. I think that's going to do it for me. I've been on about a half an hour, and I think that's plenty. Shades, Wabbit, Dawson, Luke, Synthseeker, Make Mistakes, everybody, Sadiq, especially in the middle of the night over there, and whoever else stopped by. If I missed anybody, Mike, thank you all for joining me. Nano, wow, it's so great to have you all here. Joe, I probably didn't play as many black notes as you'd like, but I played some. Onyx, thank you. Mike, Tracy, my goodness, the whole crowd came tonight. This is great. Glad y'all came. This has been a lot of fun. It always is, even when things don't go quite the way you want. I'm not sure what was going on with the Take 5. I didn't have a patch loaded that had Aftertouch routed, which was kind of a bummer. But anyway, we learn. And so anyway, thanks for everyone coming by. Appreciate it. If you liked it, please do hit the like button. It helps for something. I'm not sure what. If you're not subscribed, and love to have you subscribe. And I do occasionally put up videos other than Jamuary, although I'm not as good about that as I should be. I promise to try and do better. So anyway, thanks everybody. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you all being here. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to bed. So have a good one, everybody.